Yeah, what's happening? What's happening? Seth, Siyon, conscious conversations. I had shit, man. I had to do this one outside. I couldn't. You know, you see the blood moon right now. September 8th, the 9-9 portal completion. That's what's going on. So I wanted to do this one to talk about this. I ain't even. I'm just gonna talk. Inspiration. Just like man, like so a lot of people have been feeling all these emotions and feelings that they probably can't explain. Don't know why they're feeling this way. You probably have high anxiety. You probably having like a lot of things coming up from the past, and a lot of things that you can't like grasp. You know what I'm saying? Because this this moon is bringing this energy. It's the portal of the 9-9 portal. It's the portal of completion. Meaning like a lot of things are going to expire. That's not supposed to be a part of you or a part of your life. You know what I'm saying? It can vary from anything. Like it could be from your job, it could be from a friend, it could be from a spouse, it could be from anything. Like this is that time where it's like completion, aspirations. So you know a lot of people have been feeling certain feeling this like you know they've been feeling like basically not being able to understand like why they feeling these things and why they are having emotions that they have. But check this out. So this full moon right here is just to let people know like whatever is not supposed to be in your life is going to leave your life, regardless if you want to or not. So you have to learn how to embrace it. Like, and I'm gonna explain that too. Like, learning how to embrace your emotions and feelings because that's a lot of people don't understand that concept. But it's like learning how to like don't put it off, don't ignore it, don't act like it don't exist. Embrace it, pull it in. You know what I'm saying? Pull it in. Be like, hello, talk to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, understand why you feeling this way. Understand your emotions and feelings. That's one thing about like meditation. I tell people a lot like meditation. It ain't just sitting Indian style, holding your hands a certain way, and breathing is important now. Breathing is important, but it's not all about that. It's more about getting in tune with your inner self, learning how to embrace your feelings and emotions, and learning how to accept them, analyzing them, and then learning how to release them. Cause like for people that suffer from any kind of like anxiety, depression, loneliness, embrace it, analyze it, understand why you feeling this way, and look at the purpose for it. Because a lot of times in our life that we put a lot of I'm gonna use this analogy. We put a lot of trash on ourselves, and we don't we don't dump it. So it's just like your trash can in your house. When it gets filled up with trash, you take it out, put it in the what I'm saying, put it out to the road or however you take the trash out. It's the same way with us. We have to learn how to understand the trash that we have put on ourselves to learn how to see how it's basically got us to where we at to help us evolve, but also releasing it at the same time because you don't want all that trash. You know what I'm saying? So you got to learn how to release it. So that's what this full moon is all about. So a lot of people say when the full moon come out, people get crazy, and it's not that. It's just that all the things that you probably tucked away or put aside, all those things that you haven't dealt with, you know, it's gonna come back like hard to the point where you like it's overwhelming. So take this as like a daily regimen for yourself to learn how to like take that time to analyze your emotional feelings and your thoughts, and then also accepting like expiration dates. Everything has expiration date. You know what I'm saying? Again, it could be anything. I'm not gonna put it all on like relationship type things. It could be anything. It could be like say from your job. It could be from things that you are doing that aren't helping you. I'm not gonna say healthy, but I'm just saying just not helping you. Cause at the end of the day, we all here for a purpose. We all have a reason. So you have to learn how to go with who you are, know who you are for one thing, know who you are, and understand that that's that's something that you just have to understand and deal with. But this power, but this energy, I tell like so. If you ever been outside and seen the full moon lately, like it's a difference than it was, years ago, maybe 5 years ago, 10 years ago. It's a difference. The sun, I mean, the moon is so bright now. It's so energetic. It's like the sun, and it's like what that's saying is basically it's just saying like, okay, the night there's light, and then you see that, right? Yeah, they all around me. You know what I'm saying? Like they come, and they are very I said they, that's the ADHD in. But anyway, so what I'm saying to you is basically like this is the time to understand that we are leaving that 3D. This RAM is slowly converging to the 5D. That's why everything is kind of like new, and that's why people are feeling the way they feel and not understanding. And it's like this, like people don't even understand the shift that we went through in the past 5 years. It's been a the shift that we went through the past 5 years would take like maybe hundreds of years, and but it happened so quick. People don't even like they ain't even know how to like understand it, grasp it, or even how the concept of none of it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is a time where you can't straddle the fence no more. You gonna either be you or you're gonna be a slave. Okay. The slave I talk about all the time in my own conscious conversations in my podcast about being a slave to the system. The system, they don't want us to know all this. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to know all this. They like me speaking this right here. Most people don't have nobody to enlighten them to this degree because of the news, the politics, you know, and all the other bullshit that they throw out there on social medias and on the web and on the broadcast. So you have to understand that this is the time where you have to really focus on you. You have to understand that you have to be selfish to yourself, not in an egotistic way, but in a way to help yourself get to where you're supposed to be at this point in this point of time, this era, because it's gonna get exposed. Everything's gonna be exposed. This full moon, this energy is exposing everything. You know what I'm saying? And people wonder why they feel the way they do. Like the side effects might feel like you might be sick, or might feel like you might be uh, too overly active, or even even to the cravings of like sexual energy. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what this moon is doing. This is what this moon is doing. Hold on. Make sure I got it in there. But yeah, so understand that this is a time that you wanna deal with yourself. You wanna understand your thoughts. You wanna understand your emotions and feelings. Embrace them. Embrace them. Stop running from that shit. Embrace it. Embrace it. Understand it. Analyze it. And you gotta do that in solitude. You gotta be in isolation. You can't be out and about and deal with this shit. You have to be Get to your safe haven, your peace haven, where you can just get to yourself and deal with all of you. Because this is it's more than just you. It's a lot of you. But thing about it is, people don't have the time to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much that's going on with the world, and now we are at an era that everything that was hidden is about to come forth. The things that we thought were not real are real, and the things that we thought were real, we're gonna realize they are not real. Give you an example, like you look at, so I give you for instance, like look at sci-fi movies or movies in general. You know, The Matrix, Men in Black, all these movies, right? Like, where that come from? You think somebody just like thought that up? Like, it's just something that came. No, that's real. All this shit is real. Sci-fi is real. All this shit is real. Now the timing of it, who knows? But the shit is real. But as you can tell, everything is starting to come forth slowly, but for surely, it's coming forth. So all these things that was myths, you know what I'm saying, uh, like the I give you examples like the Loch Ness monster, Bigfoot, Sasquatch. That's what the name is. Like all these are higher beings, and they've been here way before we've been here, and even the higher beings that's in the other stratospheres, that the higher stratospheres are here. Because let's say this 3D is slowly merging to the 5D. That's why we're starting to see more of the 5D, which is why you can, like, even with your phone, you take pictures of the moon and stuff. You start to see other orbs and other planets that you like. I thought we were only supposed to have like 7, 8 planets, and then you see like all these different planets that where they come from. You know what I'm saying? So we're slowly merging into this 5D, and it's starting to be revealed. It's starting to be revealed, and everybody's not gonna get on board. And I tell everybody, like, when I do my podcast, I do my conscious conversations. It's not for everybody because not everybody's gonna be able to accept this because of society and generational curses and to that nature. But there are many here that know what I'm talking about, and they don't know, like, they never been, I guess, had the opportunity to talk about it or even entertain it because they don't want people to think they crazy, which is bullshit. But yeah, so things are about to start coming forth, and if you're looking at this, you're looking at this for a reason. So get on board and understand that this moon, this blood moon, represents in this 9-9 portal, which is now probably this 9-9 portal is basically um, the meaning of completion, expiration. So, like I said, things that are not aligned with you, people that are not aligned with you, anything that's not aligned is going to leave you. Either you leave it, or it's going to leave on its own way. So, I would encourage people to do it on their own way versus it doing it its own way, because then it's not gonna feel good. That's what I'm gonna say. It's not gonna feel good. So you have to understand that this is the time to get with yourself, to deal with yourself, to deal with your emotions, deal with your feelings, and let go what is not supposed to be in your life. That's a hard concept for people to understand, but it's the truth. It's the truth, and the thing about it is, it's all about believing in yourself and believing in what's right for you and doing it like, don't you can't worry about what anybody feel or think or none of that shit. Like, you just got to do you. It ain't about nobody else. It ain't about your mama, it ain't about your daddy, it ain't about your kids, it ain't about your cousin, it ain't about no goddamn body but yourself. Because at the end of the day, we have been set up to be enslaved to this societal view. And this 9-9 portal is letting you know, like, okay, if you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it for you. But then, like I said, it ain't gonna feel good. It ain't gonna look good, and you gonna wonder like, why this happened to me? Why did it? This is, man. We have shifted so fast that I don't think people realize it. Like a lot of things are about to start coming forth that's gonna blow people's mind, and the things that you thought was just made up and fake news and all that shit gonna come forth like fast, and you gonna be looking like, damn, I didn't. I'm telling you, I'm the messenger telling you this here. You know what I'm saying? That's my duty here is to give you the forewarning of what's about to happen, and it's up to you how you take this or what you do with it. I'm just the messenger. That's it. That's all. That's all I can be is the messenger. So understand this and just like, you know, make sure you ground yourself in nature, ground yourself. When I say ground yourself in nature, I mean like, go out in nature in the woods, eat fruits, the vegetables and fruits that are grown from the earth. Um, I know a lot of people are not farmers and they don't have gardens, but it's gonna get to this point soon. So start prepping yourself for that and getting that knowledge how to do that, because it's coming. It's coming. And like I say, just grind yourself and meditate. Again, meditation is basically just getting to yourself, embracing your feelings and emotions, and embracing your past as well. Like, I know people say like the past is the past, but the thing about it is, yes, it's the past, but you haven't dealt with that yet. You just put it away and expect it to just like, just leave itself. It's not gonna do that. It's gonna always come back. And full moons, it always come forth. The moon is reflection. It's a reflection. Just like people are reflections. The moons is a reflection, and especially when it's like this, like it's powerful. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. It's gonna come in a way that you gonna least suspect it, and you gonna feel like you just gonna be confused. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be confused because a lot of stuff that you try to put up under the bed or put in the closet and act like it ain't, it's gonna just go away. It's not gonna go away. You got to deal with it. We're here to evolve. We're here to grow, evolve, and understand our purpose. Because everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a purpose for the whole collective. Everybody has a purpose for the main purpose. I put it like that. So get to yourself. Enjoy this full moon. Embrace your feelings and emotions. Because I know a lot of people have been feeling weird, having anxiety, having these different cravings, and having a lot of thoughts that's very extreme that won't go away. You're probably not sleeping well. You probably not eating like you want to. Like it's so many symptoms with this full moon, and it's to let you know like, hey, you forgot about this. You ain't dealt with that yet. You ain't dealt with that yet. You gotta deal with this, because at the end of the day, if you don't deal with it, how you gonna evolve? How you gonna be who you supposed to be? So you have to do that, and it takes you to isolate yourself. It takes you to part ways, and a lot of people a lot of people think that's like a lot of people say that's like hard to do, and but the thing about it is we're not supposed to be attached to anything in this world. Not anything, not anybody. It's all about, how like a lot of business people, how society has groomed us to be like, go out and network and blah blah blah. Networking is a 3D term because it's all about what you want from somebody else. That's not genuine. That's not real. It all plays for the 3D. It all plays for the system, because if you got these people that are all working for the system, they want you to connect with the system so they can continue having control and doing what they do. But the true connection comes with a soul connect. A soul connect is meaning like somebody that you just come across and y'all just have an instant connection that you can't even explain. It ain't a physical connection. It ain't about a job. It ain't about family. It ain't about nothing. It's just a connection. This is how we are supposed to align with people from here on out. It's that soul connection, not anything else. Like what you can get from somebody, or what somebody can help you with. Like that's all about the system. Soul connection is more about your evolution. You want to be with somebody that's gonna help you evolve to who you're supposed to be. And the thing about it is, if you walk in that and believe in that, you will be successful the way you always wanted and desired to be. But what happens is when you get caught up in this 3D, like I want to network with everybody, and you stuck in a hamster wheel. It's a system, and it's not, and it's to block you from being who you're supposed to be. It's slavery. That's what it is. So you have to learn how to connect with the people that align with you, and don't allow your heart, your feelings, and emotions to dictate the people that you're supposed to align with. Don't do that. It ain't about the physical no more. It ain't about all that shit. Like trying to find your partner or your mate or whatever. It ain't about that shit, man. Like at the end of the day, you gonna it's gonna be good in the beginning, but you still gonna feel incomplete. You gonna feel miserable, and you gonna feel like that you are stuck in this situation because that's what you're supposed to do. But no, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do you. You're supposed to align yourself with the ones that's gonna help you get to where you're supposed to be, and that's period. Simple as that. But that's what this full moon is all about. Y'all see that, man? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And you like, this is the thing about it too, right? So even being out here, outside, looking at the moon, it will basically tell you everything that you need to know. It'll help you break down the things that you're confused about. It'll help you understand the things that you didn't know to release it. To release it. So, and then also, even during the day in the sun, like go outside in the sun, look up at the sun. I know it's hard to do, but it takes you, the more you do it, the more you'll understand what I'm talking about. I mean, I know a lot of people say, well, not a lot of people, yeah, a lot of people in society talking about, yeah, look at the sun, you're gonna be blind. Man, they tell you that because they know if you do it, you're gonna evolve. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get the downloads that you need. You want to get the. I mean, it charges your soul, not your flesh. But the thing about it is, when it charges your soul, it's gonna reveal itself through your flesh. Like people gonna see it. Like damn, you like you glowing, or like you look good for your age. Like yeah, that's what it does. You ain't got to go out there and get all the goddamn surgery and all that man-made shit to make yourself look young and all that. Like it's natural, organic energy for us that they tell us not to do. Full moons are the best time to be outside, and like you can feel the energy. You can feel the energy when the sun is out, cause like they even try to block the sun a lot with them chemtrails. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's always something that they're doing to try to discourage people from getting this true, real energy that's going to elevate you and take you out of this 3D realm. Because we're at a time now where it's like you either gonna get this shit or you're not. I'm talking to those that know what I'm like, that can resonate with what I'm talking about. If you can't resonate with what I'm talking about, salute. But I'm talking to those that can resonate with what I'm talking about because That's where we at now. It ain't about it. Because at the end of the day, we are our own saviors. We are our own saviors. It ain't nobody in the sky. It ain't no person. It ain't no thing. It's you. Meaning, if you look in the mirror, that's your savior. What you gonna do? You gotta get to know. You gotta get to know your savior. You gotta get to know yourself. Simple as that. Simple as that. So, again, this is not gonna resonate to everybody I know, but if I can get one person that can get this message, receive this message, and like skyrocket, do what they do, I'm good. I'm good. But man, so grind yourself, meditate by embracing your emotions and feelings, bring them in, talk to them, figure it out, analyze it. Why I feel this way? What makes me feel this way? Why do I feel this way? It's a process. And then release it. You gotta release it. You gotta release it. You gotta release it. And even with, and even if I'm gonna say this part before I go, and even if it's dealing with somebody, understand that regardless if you think somebody did you wrong or they was this person, no, that person was there to help you figure out. Cause most people are here to either be a mirror to us or to test us to see if we're going to be able to let go and not be attached. But a lot of people don't know how to let go. And then not only let go, but let go and be in gratitude. Ain't nobody do you wrong. Ain't nobody ain't nobody do you. I don't give a fuck what it was. They didn't do you wrong. They helped you. So regardless of you gotta put your emotion feels aside when it comes to that. You gotta be like, look, gratitude for cheating on me, or gratitude for doing what you did. Like, be in gratitude, because at the end of the day, they want for you. Why would you want to be with something that's not for you? I mean, think about it. You know what I'm saying? If they're not for you, they're not for you. You cannot force nobody to make nobody be for you. It has to be genuine. So you will deal with how many people on a hamster wheel. You're going to deal with the same people in different forms. It's going to be that way until you figure it out. Like, you know what? Okay. All right. I'm gonna take a break to get to know myself. You hear the owl in the background? See, he confirming everything I'm saying. See what I'm saying? I got nature on my back. But yeah, so yeah, you got to learn how to just learn how to let go and do what's best for you and know you. A lot of people don't know who they are. They think they do, but they don't. They don't know who they are because they looking at the outside. They looking at everything that's around them. But you have to go in, man. Like I told you, man. In the spiritual walk, man, you got to go in that tunnel, and it's dark. It ain't no, it ain't no all whatever skipping around and la 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 singing and just being no that shit, man. That shit real, but that's the only way you're gonna get to know yourself. That's the only way you can get to know yourself. So you got to get to know yourself. Go out here and get this energy. You got tonight and tomorrow. Tomorrow during the day, get that energy. This is 9 hour quarters completion, expiration dates, and your life is getting ready to it's getting ready to go into normal. Trust me, Lee, it's getting ready to go into normal. And when it does, just understand that you have to embrace it, analyze it, work it out with yourself, release it, and then you will be more at peace, and you will be more in love, and you won't allow what's like you'll reform from your old ways and how you thought and how you perceive things, and you'll see things for what it really is. Again, it's all about love, gratitude, and peace. That's it. That's it. It's my time, y'all. I'm about to sit out here and get all this energy. Trust, believe. Cause I mean, even with myself, I've been, hey man, I wake up having anxiety and like mind racing everywhere, and you had to learn how to sometimes like most people just like get up and just try to do stuff. Man, you got to sit there with it for a minute. I tell anxiety, I be like, you know what, anxiety, I appreciate you. You have helped me out a lot. You helped me out a lot, but I don't need your services no more. I'm gonna replace you with peace. I'm gonna replace you with love. I'm gonna replace you with gratitude. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. I mean, that's how I do it. But that's like I said. If I'm just giving examples, but you do it how you feel best for you. But that's my example of how I do it. So embrace it and love, man. And look here, our family is about to come forth. They've been here, but they're about to really come forth. I'll talk about that another time. And I don't think it's time to talk about that right now, but they coming forth and they here to help. So all the other shit you hear and see, it ain't real. It ain't real. They here to help. They here to help. Again, it's all about union, harmony, love, and peace. That's it. Anything else, it was created and put out for fear, and that's how people stay in this prison, this world prison, because of fear. You know, they scared. They fear to do what they want to do. They fear to let their job go. They fear to let their spouse go. They fear, like, it's all about fear. What are you gonna do? How they gonna feel? Like, it ain't about it. Man. It's you. I'm about to go anyway, cause I'm I get that ADHD kicking in hard, so I can go. Whew, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. But yeah, 9/8/25. As always, y'all, gratitude, love, and peace.